Trafford, where Manchester United have beaten Arsenal 3-2. What an absolutely mental game. Arsenal going in front early in the game, thanks to what was a mistake by Fred and David De Gea. Poor defending, poor goalkeeping. David De Gea gets stepped on, and then we obviously see Emil Smith-Rowe volley the ball into the goal. And for me, in my opinion, that should never ever be happening. If you get stepped on, stay on your feet. Yes, it might hurt, but you got to stay on your feet when you're the goalkeeper, especially when you've seen a foul that's coming from your own player. It's not a foul. So for me, I thought that was incredibly poor, combined with Fred and David De Gea. We thankfully managed to get level in the first half. When we saw the performance from United, I was sat there thinking there's no way we win this game, never mind get back level in the first half. But thankfully we managed to do that, and it was good work by Jadon Sancho, good work by Fred as well to cut the ball across, and Bruno Fernandes managed to score the goal. Bruno Fernandes hasn't had the best of times recently, especially in front of goal, so it was good to see him get a goal. And I think his performance all round today, it was a hard working, grafting performance from Bruno Fernandes, and I thought he did well at times, and we'll see a better Bruno Fernandes much more, and we've seen better from Bruno Fernandes, but getting a crucial goal today, and I thought his performance was pretty good as well. So fair play to Bruno Fernandes. Then we went in 1-1 at half time, and the performance in the second half was much better, because in the first half I thought we were abysmal against what is an average Arsenal side. We were allowing them to pass the ball around Old Trafford like it was the Emirates. So it was a much better performance in the second half. Still not great. I mean, we managed to get 2-1, and once we got 2-1 from Cristiano Ronaldo after some good work by Rashford, who had a pretty bad game today. I thought Rashford was poor all round in terms of his performance. He was giving up on balls, he was giving up on tackles, he was backing out of challenges, he was letting balls just go past him, and you're thinking, this ain't Marcus Rashford that I'm seeing here. It's the first time he's looked like a player that's been out injured for a while since he come back. So I thought, it was good from Marcus Rashford to get the assist for Cristiano Ronaldo, but I thought his performance in general today wasn't great at all. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring, what a finish that was. And then we see him score the penalty as well, which came from Fred. But that was after Manchester United had let up the lead. The lead lasted, 10, 15, 20 seconds, if that. Poor defending from Alex Telles. He gets caught out. I think it was Gabriel Martinelli who cuts the ball across, and then Martin Odegaard runs onto it and tucks it into the corner. The easiest goal he'll ever score. Poor defending from Manchester United centre-backs. Harry Maguire starting again today. There was a banner that went up with Manchester United fans with standards written on it, with Eric Cantona and Roy Keane's faces on it. And when you can consider those on former Manchester United captains, and when you consider some of the former Manchester United centre-backs, the standards aren't there with Harry Maguire. He's not good enough for me. The new manager, whether that's Ralph Rangnick or the next permanent manager, should be looking to take the armband off him, because he shouldn't be guaranteed his spot at Manchester United, and your captain usually is. And look, I don't think his performance was generally bad today. Thought he was maybe decent, but at the same time, decent isn't good enough for Manchester United. And I just thought, this guy shouldn't be starting, man. He shouldn't be starting at all. And here he is starting for Manchester United. So yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I just get proper pissed off with Harry Maguire recently. Every time I see his face, I just think, for God's sake. But look, second half, much better, as I said, and Manchester United eventually got the win. Cristiano Ronaldo, Fred, who got an assist and a penalty, and Fred might be the worst player I've ever seen, ever, because the guy does absolute shit at times, and then he does incredibly well at other times, and you're thinking, is this guy the same player that had me screaming in frustration a couple of minutes ago? Because it definitely doesn't look like it. So I don't know what to expect out of this team sometimes. Today we got the result. I thought the performance was bang average, but here we go, innit? We got the result, and that's all that matters, especially with the position of top four now. And you think of, the teams that we're coming up against, Arsenal, West Ham. We've got a much better run in terms of Premier League fixtures coming up as well. So hopefully we can manage to go on a run. But there's a lot of work here for Ralph Rangnick to do. and that hard work starts now, and hopefully we'll be seeing a much better Manchester United team in the coming weeks and months. It's going to take a while though for us to get going, because as you can see, there's work that needs done on this training ground. When you look at the lack of cohesion, when you look at the lack of defensive stability, every time that ball went towards the back of Manchester United's defence, I was shitting myself. In the last 10-15 minutes, I expected an Arsenal equaliser. It didn't come. We managed to get through, thankfully. Anyway, look, I've just notification that Michael Carrick has quit as Manchester United coach, so he will not be continuing under Ralph Rangnick. Now, that may be the right decision, it may be the wrong decision, I'm not too sure. But what I would do is thank Michael Carrick, because I think he's done an incredible job when you consider the circumstances that he was in. He was part of the failed coaching staff. He was part of the coaching staff that saw Ole Gunnar Solskjaer get sacked, and he managed to stick around. He got, sorry about that, I'm not sure who's absolutely giving it the beef, but we saw we saw Michael Carrick get us a draw against Chelsea, which I think was a good result. We saw him get us seal the qualifications in the Champions League with an away win against Villarreal, and we've of course saw him get a result here against Arsenal. So fair play to Michael Carrick, hats off to him. He's now stepped down and stepped away from Manchester United. I'm sure maybe he'll be back in the future as a coach or something. He definitely looks the part on the sideline, so good luck to him. I hope he goes and gets a coaching job or an assistant manager's job or a manager's job somewhere and goes on to do well, because he's definitely done us a huge favour in this last couple of weeks in terms of the results that we've got, and setting us up in a decent-ish position and a decent frame of mind for Ralph Rangnick to come in and hopefully move Manchester United forward. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're keeping it like, comment, share and subscribe. Manchester United have beaten Arsenal 3-2, and above bang average, Arsenal side came to Old Trafford today and nearly played us off the park, but thankfully we got through it in the end. It's Carrick, you know, it's hard to believe it's not Pochettino, maybe. Anyway, Ralph Rangnick is in next for the next game here at Old Trafford on the weekend. Fingers crossed that's another win, but I'm a little bit worried about that because he hasn't got much time on the training field and that game's coming up thick and fast. So fingers crossed Manchester United can get the win. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. Fan cams are going to be up on Stretford Paddock. I'll have some more videos coming up for you this week as well. Until next time, people, I've been Adam McKola. This has been Old Trafford. Manchester United 3, Arsenal 2. I'm out of here.